Hi guys. There seems to be a lot of cop hating going on YouTube and with the public in general, and some of it's probably deserved, but every time I've had to deal with the cops, pretty much I found most of them are pretty cool. I had two incidents this week, both of them related to each other, where I had to deal with some city cops, and the city is Raleigh, North Carolina, which is a pretty good sized city. That's where my rental property is located, and I had some drama going on there, which I may talk about it later, but I'm not going to get into it right now because there's still some ongoing issues, and I'm going to wait till it's completely resolved before I get into any detail about it, if even then. I had to meet at my property pretty much at midnight on two different nights this past week with the local cops to try to get a tenant issue settled. And the cops don't know me. I do know a few local cops, not a whole lot of them, but I did not know these guys. Three different cops on two different occasions came out to my apartment, met me in a very dark apartment parking lot, and I came up to them. I had a large flashlight in my hand just so I could be seen and so they could see that my right hand was occupied and I was not holding a weapon. And the first time I was carrying this cig in my waistband, and the second time I was carrying this cig on my hip, purposely trying to intimidate the person who I was having the issue with, let them know I was not fooling around. Both times I approached the cops, handed them my driver's license, my concealed carry permit, said, "I am the property owner. Here's my license, my concealed carry permit, and I am armed. I just wanted you to know that." The first time I did that, the cop took the license, concealed carry permit, looked at him, said, "Thanks for telling me." The second time, two different cops, when I was carrying this on my hip, I did have a jacket over it, but it was pretty obvious this thing was under there. This doesn't hide very easily. Cops came up. I approached them, said, "I'm the property owner. I have a concealed carry permit, and I'm armed, and just wanted to tell you." They looked at the permit, the driver's license, handed it back to me, didn't say a word. They didn't attempt to disarm me. They didn't ask me any questions. They didn't assume that I was dangerous or a criminal. And that, to me, I mean, I already respect the cops, but to me, that earned me a lot more respect points for the cops. I just really was fairly surprised that under those circumstances they were that cool, you know, not really knowing anything about me, that they were really that cool to not question it. But you know, most cops, the majority of cops, and all of the ones I've known, have been really good people, and they're not out to harass people. They're not out to shoot people. They're not out to harm people. But I understand sometimes for their own protection, they have to have an attitude with people because they don't always know who they're dealing with. And for their own safety, they have to assume the worst of people sometimes. And many times they are not incorrect. But please, you know, don't be a jerk with cops. If you get pulled over, be polite, be respectful. It goes a long way to getting along with cops and anybody for that matter. Anyway, I just wanted to say, show the cops some love. All right, guys, talk to you later.